Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. O'Don here in the Tri-State Traffic Show Traffic Center. Well, it's collar is it's not collar here. Let me just do that. Anyway, I digress. Oh boy. Hmm. There you go. Something different, right? Yeah. Anyway, good morning. Seven coming up on 7:10 here on an early Monday morning. We thank you so much for joining us here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. Let's do this, and I don't understand why this keeps coming into the picture. There we go. Thanks so much for joining us. Hopefully, you had a great weekend. It's off to a very muggy start. Really got the AC cranked up here this morning, kind of jacked up. Temps are into the mid 70s here with the humidity is really sky high at this point. So, really hot and muggy day is on the way for today. Johnny is off for the rest of the week. He'll be back with us next Tuesday. So, John getting some good R&R in before he starts his studies over at Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, and we'll be getting the Weather Watcher Club broadcasts here in about, I think, about 2.5 weeks' time or so, around the 15th or so of September. So we'll see how that sets up for us, but we're excited for that here. But anyway, so I will be filling in as much as I can for Johnny here this morning. In about 5 minutes or so, we'll do a quick check of the weather. We are sponsored this half hour by the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. CranfordVanillaBeanCreamery.com is the best place for your ice cream needs. And I'm sure Ralph was extremely busy all weekend long. It was a fairly humid weekend, fairly warm. Again, we're still in the summertime pattern, but, looking at a little bit of some of what John was telling me for the end of the week, temps are going to be into the mid 80s, but it's the low temperatures are where we're going to start to bring things down a little bit. We'll see temps early in the morning into the lower 60s, which leads me to believe that the humidity will also be coming down as well, getting into Labor Day weekend. But it doesn't look like there's any kind of formidable rain in the future, possibly tomorrow afternoon. But I think that's when a little bit of a cold front will kind of come through and kind of sanitize the air a little bit. But we'll see how things play out. All right, friends, let's get started here with our action. And it would help if I actually shared the screen. So let's do that here this morning. So far, so good. Off to a fairly decent start around the area here this morning. And Alexandra, good morning. Back in East Rutherford, driving up from the Shore House earlier. Welcome. Thank you. Happy Monday to you, my friend. Good to see you. So you had a nice ride up from the shore. I'm sure the shore was probably quite comfortable this weekend. I don't know if you were able to get into the water, but usually right about now in towards the middle to end of September, that's the warmest the water ever gets for the season, into the mid 70s or so. Maybe even upper 70s. So it's almost like bath water. But let us know if you were able to get into the water. All right. So we've got some action here along New Jersey roadways. I think it looks better if I just go full screen. A little tough to see. So now 280 now just popped up here. Vehicle fire from 280 eastbound ramp to the Parkway in East Orange. A lane is down. Let's see what else we've got here this morning. So we've got debris on the truck side of things, north of 10 on the turnpike. 80 is a truck fire eastbound at exit 1. All lanes are closed. That's not good. 35 down wires and utility pole northbound south of Woodland Drive in Middletown. Okay, and then St. George's Avenue is closed both ways over by West Inman Avenue in Rahway. That could be a little bit of a tough ride for our friends getting out to Merck this morning. Okay, I see where you're at. Merck is really further up the line. It's out. It's actually in here. Right in here, I think. Yeah, it's past Grand Ave. It's right in here. So maybe not so much getting to Merck. I apologize for that. I thought it was further up. But but still, for our friends in Rahway, that's a that's definitely a tough situation there along St. George's Avenue. Again, you can go with local streets or just go around the detour or just stick with routes 1 and 9. We'll get you past that this morning. Let's go to the 280 situation. I believe that there's some cameras there we can take a look at, but more than likely, none of them are working or they're too far. It's way off into the distance there. DOT is actually looking for it as well. We'll go to the Day Street camera, see if they zoom that in. Nope, happened there. Um, Parkway camera here at the overpass. No, assist there on the Turnpike Authorities situation. Hmm. Okay. Any smoke per se. Okay. Um. Hmm. We know there's no cameras there, so let's go out here. So here it is. This is really going to affect drivers coming in from the gap here this morning. So if you're knowing somebody coming in from Poconos, eastbound 80 is shut just east of the Delaware Water Gap in New Jersey. It's just before you come up to that first exit, which would be exit 4. I think there's an exit before that. I think there's an exit before that, if I'm not mistaken. Chick-fil-A out here? Really? Chick-fil-A doing all the way out here. Really? I believe it is. Hmm. Look at that. Wow, Auntie Anne's, Chick-fil-A, and Starbucks. Wow. Delaware Water Gap Travel Plaza. Who knew? That's new, to my knowledge. Nice. Um, but anyway, so that's shut down with a truck fire still being cleared. Our other issue here was going to be 280 this morning, out just before the Parkway, right in here. That will be going east down ramp to the Garden State Parkway. So it's the ramp to the Parkway. That is what is closed. Go to the 35 situation now. Again, we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter this morning. We thank everyone for watching us here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. This is going to be just south of Kings Highway. That is closed in either direction there with down utility poles, some wires taken down. Oh, that's not even, I'm sorry, just northbound is closed south of Woodland Drive. So look for that here. The AM. Go to the 27 of the St. George's Avenue issue. It's really where 35 starts and ends here in Rahway, and then 27 is really Lincoln Highway. As you get out here, passing, I think it's out by the Firehouse Restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Firehouse. Yeah, Rahway. That's where that is shut this morning. So look for that. Go to the posted detour to get past all of that, or if you're coming up north and for some reason you need to get on, had to get on to 35 going north up to Rahway. I mean, you could stay with 1-9 is probably the best option here to get you around that. Let's see. Alexandra says wasn't able to go in the water. There were a ton of jellyfish. Ah, okay, very good. Very, very. Well, good that that you saw the jellyfish before you got in, but not good. Or as the jellyfish. 195, the Turnpike, the Parkway, looking good. 55 and 42. We are a bit busy here coming up to the Turnpike this morning and in towards 76. But Ocean City, Atlantic City, Wildwood, and Cape May all is in the clear. Let's go to the city incident page. We'll see what's populating there. So far, no matching records. That is some wonderful news. Eastbound on the expressway this morning is a bit backed up here out by 440. So look for that on the Bradley Avenue. But let's see here. The Bell Parkway is running smoothly, except for west up at the airport. It's a little bit heavy. The whole Gowanus BQE combination is just a disaster. A ton of traffic here. Looks to me like there may be a crash on the um, top of the world there. See what we've got. So we will go here. And also, actually, the Artemis rocket is scheduled to lift off about 8:33. That's the first time the window opens this morning. So we will kind of dip in. I just don't know if I'm able to get the audio from the coverage from NASA TV, the public site. Um, we'll see if we're able to catch the launch live here coming up at 8:30. This outbound Gowanus there. Let's see. Oh, the cameras of the Prospect are out. Looky there. Good. I think there's definitely something going on other than the slow traffic. Be extraordinarily heavy in either direction across the top of the world. And then that's affecting, if I had to take a guess, it was heading outbound here this morning, just before the Prospect, possibly some sort of collision of some type. That's why the southbound BQ is backed up from Flushing Avenue. Williamsburg Bridge a little bit busy as well, and now it's affecting the Battery Tunnel coming back out of the tunnel. So look for that. BQ fairly heavy south of Queens Boulevard this morning. And then west on the LIE heavy through the fairgrounds, both ways of the Van Wyck at Hillside Avenue is a mess. Again, you've got the US Open starting today. Eastbound Grand Central at the Clearview looks a little banged up there. Let's do this. Come on. Let's do this. Else right in here. That's westbound. So I could guess it's before it. I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. This is at St. John's. Yep. Um, yeah, that would be great. Um, this real quick, and then we'll hit weather. A second. Um, cameras. They've got the same cameras there, so let's see. All right, we'll keep an eye on that, but there's definitely something going on eastbound there. Out by LaGuardia is a little bit busy going west on the Grand Central. West on the Cross Bronx is heavy here at the Bronx River into the Deegan, south on the Deegan, really heavy here out towards Yankee Stadium through the long-term construction. Just a ton of traffic there, so be mindful of that. All right, let's go to our weather page here this morning. We'll just hit the fresh update. Let's see. Good morning, Mom. How does Route 208 look? All right, see what that looks like here. So 208 looks great all the way up there along Glen Rock, all the way up into Franklin Lake. So everything is clean and green on 208. So yeah, you're in good shape. Um, all right. Where are we going? Let's see. Well, we'll keep an eye on there. About the 208 road work out by Maple Avenue. We'll check in about another hour, half hour or so. Let's see here now. We're also right. We're doing weather. So these observation are about a half an hour old, but you can see EWR here coming in at 75 and 90% humidity. It is just disgusting outside. Um, Trenton at 73, Central Park at 75, 76 LaGuardia, 74 in Kennedy. Mostly some cloudy, some, yeah, they're saying Gabreski, a little bit of shallow fog, some fog and mist here in Somerville. Oh, it's just that humidity. It's like that air you can wear. I mean, you just got nowhere to go with it. Let's go to the radar, but I don't think this is going to show us anything, just on the chance that something popped up. Let's put the loop in motion. And it is just bone dry out there. Wow. Wow. Go to let's go to Connecticut. We'll take a look there. Bridgeport at 74, White Plains 71, New Haven at 74. Let's head up to the Hudson Valley now. Take a look at Monticello at 69. You know, it's a warm day when Monticello starts things off at 69 degrees, 96% humidity. Poughkeepsie at 71, Central Park at 75. Mentioned before. Let's do the South Jersey list here. Allentown, Lehigh Valley, a few clouds at 72, 74 at PIA. Some fog morning, Mount Holly at 74 and fog. And it's really a foggy, hazy condition with, you know, again, it's the air you can wear. Go to Cape May now. Fog and AC at 71, 69 in Dover. City at 70, 100% humidity, some fog and mist there. Check out the East End. Montauk at 70, East Hampton, overcast. Rock Island at 68 and overcast. See if I have those my friends over at, oh no, can't be reached. They shut down the site. Oh no. There it goes. Gone goodbye. Good site. Cut it off. Somebody doing something stupid by using those cameras and they're not supposed to. But anyway, um other site has it. Okay. So here.com. Um, Live webcams. Something went wrong. Oops. Something went wrong. Page 4. Oh, so the cameras are down altogether. So it's not that they locked us out. It's just that the whole page is just down for maintenance. That's a little bit of a hazy start there. See here. Let's see now. I was hoping the Atlantic City camera would come up. Pretty sunrise there in the Isle City. Anyway, I digress here. Buenos dias. Starting my new job today. Working remotely today, but working in person the rest of the week. Okay, that's right. You're going up towards Milburn and New Brunswick, if I remember right, Anna. Congratulations on the new job. Very nice. Very, very nice. Excellent. Um, yeah. So let us know where you're headed for that morning ride. Let's do this. Let's quickly talk to you about Ralph and the Crime for Vanilla Bean Creamery. 22 North Avenue West, 908 272 3000 is the number. Crime for Vanilla Bean Creamery.com. And, I'm sure Ralph was extremely busy all weekend long with this wonderful warm weather that we've been having. So I'm sure a lot of people are in getting that pillowy, soft cotton candy ice cream, blood orange, lemon sorbet. He's got those dairy free options, sugar free options, frozen yogurt, Dole Whip, pineapple whip. Again, does that ice cream just look amazing or what? It certainly is some of the best ice cream anywhere to be found. S'morio, we've got triple strawberry, we've got vanilla chocolate strawberry, chocolate cookies and cream, just delicious stuff all across the board. No question about that. Absolutely delicious here. And let's see. Let's talk to you about some of the ice cream cakes and so forth that he has. First, let's do this. Let's do the ice cream sandwiches, the flying saucers, the chip witches. Absolutely delicious stuff. And these are these amazing ice cream cakes for any occasion, a birthday, any type of celebration, or if you just like ice cream. So head on over to the Crime for Vanilla Bean Creamery.com for more information on his website. Follow him on Instagram and Facebook, and head over to the shop, 22 North Avenue West in beautiful Cranford, New Jersey. All right. So this half hour now is sponsored by the Shaved Cave in Clark. That's 1471 Raritan Road, Clark, New Jersey, 908 325 6283. And head over to Omar. He's my guy there. Follow him on Instagram at Chop God. And that's Chop God here for the Shaved Cave on 1471 Raritan Road, conveniently located off the Garden State Parkway between exits 135 and 136. We thank them for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. All right, so let's get back to our action now. We want to head out towards Long Island, check out what the situation is there this morning. Take a look. Yeah, so far so good. Go to the incident page for Long Island this morning. No matching records. So that is great news there. We got a little volume building west on the LA at Vets, a little more into Deer Park Avenue. Down southern here at the Meadowbrook, and again at the Wantagh is heavy. Westbound side is busy as you come into Route 110. LIE West at 135 is a little bit on the brakes this morning. And see what else we've got. Really, other than that, it's pretty good. Sunrise Highway is fine. East on Sunrise Highway is a little bit heavy here. Shinnecock Hills, Tuckahoe, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton. Kind of just normal stuff there. Let's go to Connecticut, where again, Connecticut is really seeing a lot of traffic here this morning. A lot of delays across the board. 937, 21 through 11. Why is the northbound side congested there? I wonder if something happened. We're going to say really from 27 down to 22, and then from 19 down through 11. And the northbound side, a little heavy, 8 up to 9. Parkway is just a lot of traffic here from 42 all the way down to about 38. I'm wondering if school has started here for Connecticut. Kind of a staggered start. New Jersey doesn't start until Tuesday or Wednesday after Labor Day. So let's see, 6th or the 7th, so it's fairly late. But I don't know if Connecticut may have started school today. Right? They are public school is back because it seems kind of abnormal that there's so much traffic here on the Merritt 95 where all the rest of the area is still fairly tranquil. What's the keyword? Um, so we get a lower Westchester now. We're north on the Hutch, delayed here to the Cross County. And over by North Street, 287 is fairly good ride here this morning through White Plains out to Portchester, south on the thruway, a little heavy south of 13. The thruway looks good here into Rockland and Orange County, 84, Route 6. The Beacon Bridge is going to be good. 84 is fine. West on 84 is really busy getting out to 684. 684 is a slow ride through Croton Falls, Purdy's, Golden's Bridge, Katona, Bedford Hills, coming down in towards Purchase is all in great shape this morning. So, again, you can see it's fairly light as far as our volume is concerned. Volume. East on 78 and picking up a little red. I think something may have happened here at 40 for Hillcrest. We need to be mindful of that. We'll keep an eye on that. Unfortunately, there's no cameras in that location. Let's go to let's do the Hudson Valley incident page first. Always good for at least one or two broken down vehicles. Down tree, crash on 117, shoulder, so it's not really going to cause too much of a problem. Go to the Hudson River crossings now. Under 15 across the board, so we're in good shape. Let's go to NJ Transit. Check out this scene this morning. 652 Jersey out of departure canceled. 541 Independent was canceled. Mechanical issues. River Line 15-minute delays in both directions because of mechanicals. We go to Path. Morning. 33rd Street elevator temporarily out of service. Okay, so look for that. Go to the MTA. Here at 7:36, watching the Tri-State Traffic Show. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We're up and running now. A lot of delays across the board here. Northbound 3, running delays to remove a train at New Lots. Go to the 6 train, 4-5, running local track from 42nd to 14th. Biscayne Wire trains brakes were activated. Quick delays in southbound 6 trains while they share the local track with rerouted trains. Wow, that's a mess. You experienced longer wait on the Q train. Operator availability there. RW Uptown North running with delays after remove the train with a door problem from service at City Hall. Okay. Rail. Well, let's go back to this. Some reroutes on the 5. Okay, we already did that one. Go here to the rails. Long Island Railroad is good. Some delays on the Hudson line. 646 Grand Central Terminal at Poughkeepsie is operating 10:15 because of mechanical issues there. All right, friends, I'm going to leave the map up here for a second. I just have to go. Frank will be back in 30 seconds. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. Couldn't reach the let's see. Congrats, Anna, on your new job. Yes, absolutely. Congratulations. Yes, I'm good. I can't if I was the applause. I hope it was because I don't have the headsets plugged in. Sorry. I hope so. Yeah, congratulations, Anna, on her new position. It's always fun to have kind of like the first day of school, right? Your first day on the new job. Very, very nice. Um, so let's see what we want to do now. Um, Down Skyway is a little bit heavy. I kind of like the Bay Extension instead. Turnpike Eastern and Western spurs are fine. Your Parkway building some volume through Bloomfield. Let's just take a couple spot checks of some cameras here this morning. We'll see what we're up against in the Garden State. Let's do this. Let's see what's working here. Bet you that's not working. Of course, nothing ever works. This is out by the reservoir. Goodness gracious, can't get a better camera than that. Um, uh, the south of the Driscoll, and there's a little bit of that fog that we had been mentioning earlier. It's kind of overshrouding. I'm sure Anna, um you probably have some fog down by you by the Arts Center. Let's see what that is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. That is fairly foggy there by 116. Wow, look at that. You can't even see the Arts Center. That's how much fog there is. All this humidity. Oh, goodness. Anna says, thank you. I'm excited and a little nervous. Definitely feels like the first day of school. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Um, Probably better off not going in this morning. I mean, wow, there's a ton of fog here. Let's see here. This is actually, I think, the service road into the Arts Center, and you can see how low those clouds are. This low hanging cloud cover coming into 116. So yeah, wow. Let's go north of Asbury. That looks okay. It's interesting how that little valley in Monmouth County always seems to get clipped with fog. Interesting how it's just that one spot right in there by the Arts Center always seems to have those low lying clouds. Let's go south of the bridge. Well, on the north end of the bridge, it's a fairly cloudy start. Even over 287 in the Raritan Center looks kind of disgusting as well. Let's see what the Union Mortar Tower looks like. I mean, the Union Tower camera. That's fine. Sun burning through those clouds there. Out by Colonia, not too bad either. So, let's see. Off the Parkway's got that fog. Put off gas. Credit Tim Tyrell. Trademark, copyright. Um, I would imagine there may be some fog here in this section of the turnpike where it notoriously gets a little foggy. Yep, there it is. A little fog out there, getting up to 9 or Route 18. Yeah, look at all that. That's one section of Middlesex County gets hit with fog. It seems like all the time. This is north of 9. This is 10. Of course, it doesn't work. What else is new? Ugly. That's an ugly start here in Edison, South Plainfield. So the area we're talking about is right in here. Lighten this up a little bit. It's right in this section here. Always seems to see any kind of fog that forms. It's usually right in this area here, and then it's right in this area here. What does Anna say? The fog is dense. I can't see my neighbor's house. We joke that this area has its own microclimate. I bet you it probably does. Ask John about that when he comes back next week. It's really interesting to me that seems like it's always the hot spots for fog anytime we're seeing anything. Let's go to 280. Let's do this. Let's show you some of the cameras in 287. Um, Now New Jersey's really the hottest spot of them all here. Um, so there was something going on in 78 by 40. Truck fire east on 80 now. Only one lane is shut. And 27, St. George's Avenue still shut there at Inman Avenue and Broadway out by the firehouse restaurant. Turnpike North outer roadway crash south 13A. Broken down tractor trailer entrance ramp at 3. 295 with injuries south of 28. Black Horse Pike. The shoulder is shut. 42. Let's go here now. Let's check in with that. Cameras as the dog next door starts to wake up. Yep, there it is onto the shoulder as you see it there. A little bit of slow traffic at the 55 interchange. Which way was that going? I think it was north. Yeah, north of 13 and 55. So that it's kind of gumming up the works here. One, roll back to 168. 5 at Deptford Center. We're fine still. Heavy just into the Deptford crossing up by the Deptford Mall. 7:45 now is the Tommy Watson Tri-State Traffic Show. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter this morning, and we welcome everyone who's joining us. Let's go to the 295 issue. Let's see what we're up against with that. 168. There it is. There. It's that shoulder zebra stripes entrance ramp kind of thingy there. It is banged up this morning heading south. Still watch for that. And as you can see here at Devon Avenue is just a parking lot. And how far back that delay goes will be to just about Tillman Street. Tillman. There's a little bit of rubbernecking coming out of the curve, out of the tunnel. Slight delay here at the Aljo Wall. It's going south though. All right, so look for that. We were going to the cameras here because I talked to you about weather, doing traffic cameras. So the weather around the area is a little bit foggy, as we've been showing you in parts of New Jersey. Temps are really jacked up this morning. We're looking at temps in the mid 70s. It's pretty ugly. And that, I don't know whether that is. That's on 27 out by the Costco. Something's going on there. I don't know what that is. Construction or what the story is. That looks like the eastbound or the northbound side of 27, coming up to 287 because the Costco is on this side over here. So there's definitely something, something going on there. Interesting. Let's see here. Up. Um, right. So going to first of all, we're going to do this. So Anna says, just email you a picture from my backyard showing how thick the fog is. Okay to post. All right, let's do that. Let me bring in this photo. Look how thick that fog is. Wow. That is really thick there. Holy cow. Wow. Hmm. You're right, Anna, about the microclimate situation. I have to talk to John about that. I'm gonna see if I can. Thank you for the picture. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you. Where am I going? Gotta go here. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, that microclimate thing. I wonder about that. Um, anyway, so we're talking a little weather here over the traffic because John's on vacation. If you're just joining us, what we want to talk to you now is the Saved Cave, our sponsor for this half hour of programming. Welcome them as a new sponsor. 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, New Jersey County. Really conveniently located on Raritan Road between exits 135 and 136. 908 Ask my man Omar there and follow him on Instagram at Chop God. Or again, you can just call the shop and talk to any of the fellows there. They'll take good care of you. It's fresh cuts in here for back to school, or maybe if you are starting a new job like Anna is today, maybe for that first day on the job. Um, yeah. So Shave Cave, best place to go. They have a whole assortment of different amenities um for guys to choose from. From beard trims to fades to, I mean, these guys do it all. These guys are something. It's a classic kind of barber shop. Maybe what talked about in the barbershop, space in the barbershop kind of a situation. But the fellows are really, really, really great guys, do an awesome job. Only been in business for not even just about 2 years now, you know. They're just starting out, but they've got a really good following so far, which is great. Anytime you go in there, it's always packed, always busy. And these guys do an amazing job. Um, excuse me, with and beards, fades, any kind of haircut you want. These guys will take care of you. Hot shave, the whole deal. So Cave, 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, New Jersey. In between, located very, very conveniently between exits 135 and 36 on the GSP, or off the GSP, I should say. I'll show you on the map where the Shaved Cave is. That is going to be right there next to very few friendlies that are left. Are right in here. Man-made barbershop. It's a different name now. So next to Lucky's Hamburgers. Um, Poplar Terrace is the cross street there. So it's right next to the Friendlies. But once again, that is on 1471 Raritan Road in Clark. Thank them for sponsoring this half hour of programming. Let's go back to our action here this morning. Again, we were talking about some of the weather and some of the cameras, and something's definitely happening there. Um, Northbound on 27. We show the camera at Route 1 so we can see maybe more of this fog here. That seems to be okay here at Route 1. Go to Possum Town. I don't think this camera works, but oh, it does. Look at that. And for some reason, they will not put it on 287. Don't ask me why. This is at Easton Avenue and exit 10. Things are fine there. Maybe a little foggy into Bound Brook or so, out through Bridgewater. That notoriously starts to see some fog as well. Out by Route 22, yeah, we're seeing that there this morning. Um, is getting out to Route 78 on 287. Let's see if it's kind of foggy up towards 80. Out that vibe. Oh, that's okay. Route 10 doesn't seem to be in terrible shape at all this morning, so good looking stuff there. See if there's any cameras on 35. 35 at 34. That's fine. 36 to 35. I'm just trying to see if we can see any of this fog here. Maybe a little bit of fog there at 36. And through Cliffwood Beach here in Lawrence Harbor. That's fine. All right. So let's do this. Let's go back to the page. And 7:54 now is our time. Line up the maps, and again, your parkway starting to see some busy activity there in Bloomfield, on over to Nutley. Let's go to the city now. We go to Staten Island, east on the expressway, fairly heavy at Bradley Avenue. Nothing reported. Well, let's see, 495, 108th Street, one center lane is blocked. Blocked. That would be let's see here. Right in here. So let's go to well, let's stay with the while we're on the city cameras. Maybe they will enlighten us of some type. This is at 99th Street. LDD. Blah, blah, blah. Worth. More. Oh my. Aha. There's our issue this morning. It was a poof. Center Lane is out of service here this morning. As you go west on the LIE just before Grand Central, past the Van Wyck at the Grand Central. So that is kind of screwing traffic up fairly good here out through Main Street, Parsons Boulevard. It's going to get there soon or than later. To keep that in mind. So that just happened here in the AM. Let's go to those Staten Island cameras if we can. Bring them into focus. See this. Let's just see if something's going on here. And it could be just our. It's probably just sun glare. Yeah, that's what it is. Wow, that's kind of a cool shot. Wow, look at that. Sun just burning through some of those clouds. Oh, another spot for fog right in here too, out to the VZ. Um, it's burning off a little bit there. Check in with our temperatures here in just a brief moment, but sometimes the belt gets a little video for that available for that. Wow, look at that. That's kind of a cool shot there. Huh. Yeah, that would be great. All right, Smitty, where are we going? So 7:57 is our time. We welcome you to the big broadcast. Now I'm going to do this. So this is the stream of NASA. This is our stream for the Artemis 1 launch, which is scheduled at 8:33, but I do not see the countdown clock, so they may be in some sort of a hold. But I don't hear anything right now, so I was just trying to see if we're able to hear this, but I don't believe that there's any audio from NASA. Cameras are going to be the same. Yes, they are. Media channel, NASA TV channel. So, again, the launch window is from 8:33 to 10:34, I think, something like that. So yeah. So I'm not sure whether launch commentary will begin after tanking commentary. I don't know what that means. I don't know what go back. I can't stream the video live and continue the stream of us, so we'll leave that there. We'll leave that there. And all right, 7:59 now is our time. We welcome you to the Tri-State Traffic program here on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Let's go to, we'll maybe do a little weather now as we're starting to see some more of these numbers populate. Take a look at EWR at 77. Shirley out on the island at 69. It's an hour old. LaGuardia at 77. So you can definitely feel it is a sticky, disgusting morning air you can wear. You know, we've seen a lot of fog as Anna has graciously taken some pictures. They are in Homedale, Parkway 116, 117. That area there has got some fog. Driscoll Bridge has some fog in towards Bridgewater, Boundbrook. They have fog along 287 and Route 22. Also some fog in just at the Verrazano, and again looks like they're starting to burn off just a little bit for us. Let's head up to the Hudson Valley. Take a look at Monticello if that comes into play here this morning. Let's go to the Hudson Valley. An error occurred while we were processing your request. That's not good. So Bridgeport at 75 now, White Plains 71, New Haven at 77. So again, it is just a disgusting morning, as I've been saying here so far. Let's go to Cape May. We'll check down there this morning. I don't know why the site sometimes gets this way. Very strange. All of a sudden, everything just goes poof. Great. So now the National Weather Service is dialed out. So all right. So let's go back to our incident page. Good morning, everybody. 8 o'clock is our time. You're watching again the Tri-State Traffic Show. I'm O'Don here in the traffic center. We've not been running for the last 52 minutes or so. We're going to go probably a little bit shorter this morning. Got a couple things I got to set up for. So maybe we'll just go to we'll see how it goes. I definitely want to stay with you through the launch if it's a go at 8:30, but we'll take a look at that. And then maybe after the launch we'll kind of wrap things up. But so we'll see where we go between 8:30 and 9, somewhere in that time frame. So we start here in New Jersey. Again, I'm going to start over, reset. St. George's Avenue closed both ways out by the Firehouse Restaurant and Rahway by West Inman Avenue. Watch for that. 35, it's just the right lane shut going north out by Woodland Drive in Middletown. Down utility pole. Broken down tractor trailer entrance ramp at 4. See if there's a camera there. There is. Several, in fact. That one doesn't show us anything. 73 at the Turnpike, but that's a good looking camera though. Actually, the Pike at 4. Okay. So it's from the entrance from 73 to the Turnpike. Looks like that's where there are broken down tractor is. Another notorious spot for fog is the Delaware Memorial Bridge, and it's living up to its name. There we go. We got some FOG, foot off gas. Tim Tyrell, please don't sue me. So that is there. Let's go here. Wow. X-ray Tango Bravo. There is the Turnpike of 1. You can see that fog is definitely in full effect. You know what? Let's go down to Cape May now. But our fog situation is here. This is in Dennis Township. That's 47. That looks pretty good, actually. Down to right to the end of Route 9 at 109. That's a nice clear picture there. You're in Rio Grande, out by the Rio Grande Diner. 47 Route 9. Parkway out by 4A. Why is there no camera at exit 0? I feel like that there should be a camera at exit 0. This is in Stone Harbor. That's not working either. I feel like there should be a camera at exit 0. I think it would be a live destination camera, right? 50 out by Route 9. All right. So that's New Jersey now. Let's go to the New York incident page. So we pick up anything here. Taconic, broken down vehicle, north approaching exit 8, west of the LIE, as we told you, at the Grand Central as a crash. Um, Upstate, not really tying things up terribly. Yeah, so Long Island is fine. Go to upper level of Arizona, back to Staten Island is heavy both ways here. Some sun glare on the expressway out by Bradley Avenue. The belt, though, looks right through Brooklyn. Brooklyn Quartermain. Oh, General Hospital is getting interesting. Oh, poor Ava. Ava got the hook. Literally got the hook. I'm not giving any spoilers away, but right now, Ava is outside the boathouse with a fish hook in her stomach. Watch out. Some evildoer, some evil actor has taken her, trying to take her out. We'll see who the serious Jason Voorhees is on General Hospital. Um, Inbound Gowanus is heavy. You're right up to the Brooklyn Bridge. Now we're looking at maybe a crash here on the BQE up by the Williamsburg Bridge. Let's do this here this morning. Let me just show you Connecticut. Nothing found there. We go to the city cameras. We'll check in with our friends and partners at City DOT. So 8:05 is our time, and I forgot to General Hospital here. Jeez. There we go. Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery is our sponsor for this half hour of broadcasting. Let's see now. We have to go here to this locale. Here, Area 53, Adventure Park. Oh, camera. Metropolitan. Yeah, right lane is shut here going north on the BQE. Looks like it's getting into that exit only lane from McGinnis Humboldt Street. That's got traffic back to let's see, really coming from the ramp at the Williamsburg Bridge into the BQE. So that's how far back that delay gets. We want to look for that here this morning. Okay, so we got that there. Williamsburg Bridge is a little bit heavy. Midtown Tunnel about 10 to 15. The 10 at the Ed Koch. There's your delays in the LA going west into the fairgrounds with that crash just before the Grand Central right in there. Inbound Jackie Robinson is heavy south on the both ways of the Van Wyck at Hillside Avenue. Let's just make sure that that is correct. Atlantic Avenue, pardon me. Hillside, Atlantic, just about the same there. West on the belt is heavy out by Kennedy. North on the Cross Island, building more volume now into the Grand Central. East on the LIE is really heavy. Getting out to the Clearview again. This is all some sun glare. Same thing on the Grand Central. There was an earlier crash at the Clearview, and that's still banged up. Whitestone Expressway up to the bridge is heavy. South on the Throgs Neck is busy into the construction. South on the FDR Drive is busy here. Out by the RFK, the Bronx. From southbound Bruckner, delays at the Bronx River, both ways to the Cross Bronx here at the area of 3rd Avenue is heavy. The Deegan is fairly congested from the Mosholu down into Yankees Stadium. And then north on the Bruckner, a couple of delays getting into Pelham Parkway. Let's go out to Long Island now. Now we're starting to see some more volume building west in the LIE here over at Old Westbury Gardens. And wow, what am I doing? Where is that going? No, we don't want that. We want this. Heading out to exit 39, give or take. Exit there. West on the southern at 110 is busy. Same thing both ways into 135. West on the LA at Deer Park Avenue is heavy. Into Vets Highway is also heavy. Sunrise Highway 111. 25, that looks good. East on Sunrise Highway, heavy. Hampton Bay, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton into East Hampton is quite a busy ride. North Fork, again, we are fine there on 25. 25A, that is going to be clear. South on the Parkway is still pretty busy here from 44. I think give or take 44, 40, south of 44 into about 38. 95 is heavy here from 19 down to 11, then from 8 to 6, and then from southbound, south, I should say, here, south of about exit 28 down through about 24. Heavy there. Hudson Valley, north on the Hutch is busy in the North Street, 287 buildings from Sun Glare east here into White Plains. The Tappan Zee Bridge, that is fine this morning. South on the Thruway, south of the Palisades, we're in good, starting to build a little bit of light volume. But other than that, we're fine here on 84, Route 6. The Thruway, Brewster going west here on 84 is busy at 684 into Katona, Bedford Hills. That is rolling along fairly nicely. 80 westbound banged up here out by Route 19. I noticed that earlier. Really populated now here at 8:10. Again, you're watching the Tri-State Traffic Show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter this morning. Crash on Route 1 northbound, exit ramp, Route 9 in Woodbridge. Right at the split? Talking about? Yeah. There are no cameras. Busiest interchanges in most of New Jersey is right there, and no cameras. None to be found. Where they're putting these cameras is just unbelievable. Where are we going? Oh, with cameras here. Yeah, got to go to 80. And we're going to go Route 80 at Route 19. Deal is there. Looks like they were looking for something. Something's going on right around exit 57. This is at 58, so that westbound side is jammed just into 57. Whatever it was, maybe was cleared, but you can see that delays are back to Route 20. Are we back to the GSP? Yeah, it's starting to thin a little bit. That's the exit for the westbound side to the Garden State Parkway. Yeah, there is definitely something happening here. We're back to 20 at least here, so give yourself another 5-10 minutes there. Route 3 is in fairly decent order, so 8:11 is our time. Parkway pretty busy through Bloomfield and Nutley. Let's go to the Hudson Rivers now. We'll dial those up, see what we're dealing with. Let's see. Still under about 15 across the board. Let's go back to NASA now. Let's see what our next update here is. Oh, things look like they're cooking along fairly nicely, but I don't know if anything is. I think that there would be some sort of a countdown clock if something was going to go for 8:30. A commentary. So definitely live. We're live. Back here because I can't run the stream and do both at the same time. Let's see if there's any updates from. Let's see. Let's see. Exciting because this is going to be, is going to be the first time going around the moon. So hopefully they got some nice 4K cameras or something like that. They'll be able to beam some pictures of the moon as the capsule goes around the moon. Be really interesting to see if we can get some pictures there. That'd be amazing. Some real time pictures. I mean, when was the last time you saw really live pictures from the moon other than 50 some odd years ago, right? How fast technology has changed, even from 50 years, obviously, to just even 5 years or, even a year ago. So hopefully they got some really interesting cameras. Delay shouldn't be that terrible. I mean, going to the moon is only 230 30,000 miles away, give or take. So it's going to be fun. This should be a fun mission. It's going to last about 42 days until the end of October or so, give or take. Um, so yeah, so all right, we'll check in with that here shortly. Shortly. Let's do this. We're going to come off that camera there for us, and we are going to talk to you about the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. Let me go back to the stream. Apologize for that. Yeah, so Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, the best place in the land to get ice cream, 22 North Avenue West. 908-272-3000 is the phone number for Ralph, and you can see all these amazing flavors: the vanilla bean, the chocolate, the strawberry, bananas Foster, Oreo cheesecake, cappuccino crunch. I mean, just some of the most amazing ice cream anywhere to be found. Vanilla chocolate chip, cotton candy. That's one of Anna's favorites. Vanilla chocolate super crunch, fudge brownie sundae, holy cannoli, and party cake. So just absolutely delicious stuff. And we'll check in with Ralph's Facebook page in a minute because I want to see if he brought back the pumpkin spice here. If it's back in, and Anna and Alexander, you're gonna love that. That is great stuff. He makes these amazing ice cream cakes, small round, serve 7 to 8 people, medium round 9 to 11, and a large tea cake 30 to 40 people. So absolutely delicious stuff. So again, if you are in the market for a birthday cake or any all occasion cake, definitely head over to the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery store at Cranford, New Jersey. Crunchy cream, Oreo, Reese's Pieces, M&M's, Signature, Bananas Foster, Party Cake, Chocolate Blackout, and Mocha Bomb. So, again, just some decadent stuff for your ice cream fix. These beautiful cupcakes, the vanilla cupcakes with vanilla icing, the pies, Oreo, Heath Bar pie, and then classic flying saucers and chip wedges. So just a lot of delicious stuff there at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. Now, we wanted to go to Ralph's Facebook page, correct? So let's do that. There we go. To see if he's updated as far as that cornbread and strawberry jam. No, they're still saying that. Again, it hasn't been updated for a couple of weeks. So I just don't know whether that cornbread with strawberry jam is still going to be in effect. I just don't know. You definitely want to call the shop 908-272-3000. Definitely get some info, some intel to see if that is still there. Because he said it was a very, very extremely limited run. Extremely limited run. I'll see if I can get some more information in the next day or so from Ralph to see if that is still in the dipping case. But again, 22 North Avenue West in beautiful Cranford, New Jersey. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. He's open from 12 to 9:30, Monday through Thursday, Friday, Saturday till 10, and on Sunday from 12 to 9. So I'm sure with this warm weather, I'm sure it's going to be quite busy there at the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery. Follow him here, obviously, on Facebook and also onto Instagram. Very active there as well. We thank Ralph for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. I should talk to Ralph maybe in the fall when it gets a little slower for him. Maybe we can come up with some sort of Tri-State Traffic Show flavor. What would we put into it? Put that in the comments if you can. Let me know what you think. What will be good for a Tri-State Traffic Show ice cream, or maybe a sorbet, because I like the sorbets. Those are really nice. But I wonder what could we put in the Tri-State Traffic Show ice cream that would be have to think about that one. What would we put in that? Interesting. Well, leave that in the comments and let us know. Not let us, but let us. Let us, not let us. All right, so Johnny's on vacation, so let's see if we'll try the list again. They were again about 20 minutes old. Um, Temps here at LaGuardia at 77, 77 in Central Park, 75 at Kennedy, EWR at 77, 88% humidity. It's just a disgusting, air you can wear type day this morning. Let's go to the Hudson Valley. We'll see if that populates. Yay! 70 degrees in Monticello at 93% humidity. Poughkeepsie, Dutchess County, 74 at 85% humidity. Let's see where we're gonna go. Going, Smitty. Oh, is the Montauk one I wanted to see. Montauk not available. Sky weather 74. East Hampton and Fair at 71, so it's starting to burn off some of those clouds there. Let's go to Bridgeport. Check in there at 75, 74 in White Plains. We're going down to AC now. Atlantic City, some fog as we saw. Ocean City Fair at 77. Mount Holly and fog at 75. Wildwood, Cape May County at 77 and fair. Guys. All righty. Let's see. All right. So yeah. Oh, talk straight. Got marbles in my mouth. You know what we're gonna do? Let's bring in Johnny's slides here, and let's go back to our page here. I need to just fast forward through to the 7-day weather forecast. Jonathan's slides. Go add that to the stream. So again, we're obviously here on Monday, so 87, 90 on for tomorrow, and a potential shower chance for late Tuesday into early Wednesday at 89, and then it kind of dips down into the 80s here, into the lower 80s for Thursday this morning. All right, Anna, still foggy in Homedale. Have a great day, everyone. Off to work. And again, congratulations, my friend. Awesome stuff on your new job. And then, yeah, definitely join us tomorrow for we'll give you that personalized traffic report for you heading to the new office. So have a great day. So 80 here on Thursday. Again, I think that's kind of where things kind of, you know, obviously cool off. That's the verb I'm looking for, but the adjective I should say. Maybe the humidity starts to come down a little bit. That's where I'm going. Okay, let's do this. If you give me a second here, I just gotta grab my phone. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see now. Where are we in the broadcast? There's the 7-day weather forecast. Wow, I'm all over the place here this morning. Didn't eat breakfast either. Let's see now. Another quick scan of the area. Hidden pages here in the city. So LIE, broken down vehicle. We knew about that going north just before McGinnis Humboldt. Let's go to the LI, Long Island. Um, Eastbound at the SAG. Not really gonna dial out anybody there this morning. Let's see, Hudson Valley list. DOT down tree, Route 6 West, Orange County, Taconic, broken down vehicle, the shoulder approaching Sawmill Road and 139 South. Another shoulder is out of service. Let's go to Connecticut now, run down our incident list. Very minimal here now. 19 through 5 and then 47:37. Beginning to thin here in the northern, again, the northern sections of Connecticut. Again, Long Island for the most part, really in pretty decent shape. Let's go to let's run down transit now because again we're coming up at 8:24. Um, and this Artemis one, I don't think is going to go at 8:33. I can't see that happening, but I could be mistaken because I haven't seen a countdown clock in any capacity. 8:48 arrival in the suffering is up to 20 minutes late. 5:41 departure, Penn Station, New York is canceled because of mechanicals. Um, River Line, light rail is operating on or close to schedule. Okay. Let's see now. Half, check in there. Let's go to the MTA. Um, Subways. Northbound 6 train is running to customer 42nd. Okay, so hopefully they are okay. A train, both trains are FDR backfired 121st Street. A trains stops. Two more on the N train there. Long Island Railroad is good. We've got some delays in the Hudson line, 7:19 for Grand Central to Poughkeepsie, 10 to 15 because of an animal on the tracks near Terrytown. Hmm, interesting. Let's go to the live stream at NASA. We'll see what's going on here. I feel like I'm missing something, but live feed. Hmm, like why not? Leave that up for a second. Let me just check in here. Box here. Okay, so 13 minutes ago, NASA tweeted out launch is currently in an unplanned hold as the team works on an issue with engine number three or stage. Operations commentary continues. Um, okay, so planned hold here, not a planned hold, unexpected hold. So 33 looks like that's out the window. So the launch window opens here in 4.5 minutes or so. That's 8:33. But NASA TV is great. I don't know why more cable companies and whatever. This should really just have a broadcast over the air channel. Because do a lot. They do a lot of really a lot of cool stuff. Um, Easy to me, but I don't know whether it would impact this at this point. Um, but anyway, we'll come back to that here shortly. Shortly, that they have 10.4 million subscribers. One more. Wow. Hmm. 47,000 people are watching that stream. Crazy. Wow. Oh my. Wow. 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 And we've got much more than 345,000 people watching this broadcast. Um, let's go to lettuce, not lettuce. North on the turnpike looks a little tied up here into the parkway. What that's about. I'm wondering if that's some midday road work in the process of setting up. Oh no. Oh no. What is this now? Overturned vehicle, street lot, late knockdown, Route 1 northbound ramp to Amboy Avenue, Edison. All lanes are shut. Oh my. Hopefully the individuals are okay in this particular incident. This is at 287. There is that part of it. Yeah, that's the ramp. The Amboy Avenue is shut. Hopefully, everyone's okay there. Wow, driving too fast. I don't know, but we'll see. This half hour is sponsored by Travels with Darley. Darley Newman has a wonderful program on PBS, Amazon, PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonder Woman Innovation TV's journey. Go to our website, darley-newman.com for more information on the great program. Actually, I was just watching her show from last week. She was in, where was she? She did some sort of bungee jump off the side of some building. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Good for you, Dar. Holy smokes. Whew. That was pretty crazy. I got to give you that. I don't know how high the jump was, but very impressive, Darley. Very impressive. Um, all right, so let's get back to our action here this morning. 42. Go back to the maps now. I think this is going to be some road work here, setting up north on the turnpike between 10 and 11. Don't know whether that's the inner roadway or outer roadway. It's a little tough to tell. If I had to take a guess, it's on the outer roadway, the truck lanes into 11. I'm thinking they may be setting up some day repairs a little bit early. Go down here to the 55 S and 42, all tied up into the turnpike on the westbound 76. And that's with that crash now onto the shoulder. But the parkway is good. Ocean City, Atlantic City, Wildwood. Tom's River to Lakewood. Again, all is fine there. 195 is in good shape. 78 is fine. Again, this eastbound 80 crash truck fire still being cleaned up outside the Delaware Memorial Bridge, northern New Jersey, northwest Jersey, 206, 15, 94, 23. Things are going to be fine there. Same thing on 284, 206. So all is clear up through High Point this morning. Go over towards North Jersey, 287, 17, the Parkway. Mawa Ramsey is good. So far, so good here along 208 as we get up in towards Maple Avenue. Although we'll keep an eye on this to see if any of this repair sets up here. It's usually about go time for that if it's a go. West on 80, a little heavy here at Route 20 because of an earlier crash out by Route 19, 17 both ways at Central Avenue and Rochelle Park is busy. North on the Turnpike to 80 West is a little bit heavy there. Parkway fairly busy from 145 into 150 out by the Larry Doby service area. West on 78, building more volume. Local lanes at 24. Do we still have the 27 shut down? Yes, we do. So this is here. That's St. George Avenue out by the Firehouse Restaurant in Rahway by Inman Avenue. Look for that. Got so 8:33 is the time again, friends. We are going to go to 9 o'clock this morning. So now we go back very quickly to NASA. Our launch window has officially opened here, but boy, there's a lot of clouds out there. I'm surprised that they would even launch with those kind of clouds. But again, it's an unmanned mission, so it's not No, I don't hear anything. Oh, cool shot there. Let me just um social media pages. Maybe waiting until 9 o'clock for it looks like the next update is at 9. Yeah. Like that is waiting the launch directors and stuff to see what's up with that. Um see here, where are we going to? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. I just want to check on something. Okay, so all right, so I'll leave that update from NASA on my phone. You can always go back to that. We go back to our action here, back on terra firma. We go to the city now. Again, the expressway both ways coming in towards 440 is busy. Inbound Gowanus right up onto the BQE is a mess. South on the BQE heavy from the LIE down to the Williamsburg Bridge, Brooklyn Bridge. Midtown Tunnel is about 15, about 10 or so at the Ed Koch. Grand Central's fine at LaGuardia. RFK, I mean, the FDR heading south, the RFK is busy. Both ways of the LIE is pretty heavy at Queens Boulevard, and both ways of the Van Wyck is heavy at Hillside Avenue. West on the Belt is heavy here at Kennedy. And then some little bit of volume going west here over by Ocean Parkway on the Belt, east in the Bay 8th. Cross Island, a little sluggish here as you travel up to Hempstead Turnpike. East on the LIE, getting out to the Clearview is a mess. So is the southbound Cross Island. Go with the Thrugs. Go with the Clearview off the Thrugs. Dead. West on the Cross Bronx, a little backed up at the Bronx River, but not terrible. East is actually heavier than west. Both ways, the Deegan is heavy here over at Major Deegan by Yankee Stadium. Upper Bronx is looking good. We're just starting to build some more of our volume now. West on the northern into the Wantagh, LIE between 39 through 36 is heavy. Both ways of the southern, getting into 135 is a little crowded. Same thing out to the Meadowbrook. West on the LIE, some pockets of volume at Deer Park Avenue. East on Sunrise Highway, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, that is going to be busy. Let's go to the southbound side of 95 is heavy here from about 22 down through 12 or 11, really, in Darien. Parkway's heavy from 42 down through about 38 and beginning to thin. Hudson Valley is really not terrible. A little crowding south on the Hutch, south of 287. East on 287 and White Plains is busy. And then south on the Thruway at 13 is fairly congested as well. West on 84 is busy here at 684, but the rest of Orange County, 84, Route 617, and the Thruway is moving along splendidly. Splendidly, yes. Hey now, splendidly. um, let's see what we're going to do now. Hey now, hey now, hey now. Um, Again, it's just this whole bacchanal traffic in the city, but what else is new, right? We're coming up on 8:38 now. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter this morning. Again, we were also waiting for the Artemis 1 updates as we were dipping into coverage here. Oh no, today's launch attempt has been scrubbed. Oh, so there you go. You're seeing it first here on the Tri State Traffic Show. So no launch for today. So there we go. Artemis 1. Artemis 1. Now you're seeing and hearing that live here on the Tri State Traffic Show. Go figure that. If they've updated. They haven't even updated that on Twitter yet. You're getting it first here. Now you're going to see the numbers for the amount of people watching going to drop off significantly now. So I don't know when the next launch window is, whether it's tomorrow or the NASA Twitter page is 61.5 million followers. Wow. Um, so yes, indeed. So that's the update there. Artemis 1 scrubbed for today. I must have been something to do with that third engine. Some sort of an issue. Better safe than sorry, right? I mean, this is an enormous project for NASA, and billions and billions of dollars have been poured into this. I guess it just depends on which way you look at it, but nonetheless, it is putting NASA in the spotlight with this mission. But if all goes well, I mean, they're saying that we could see astronauts on the moon maybe by as early as 2020, end of 2024, maybe 25. Probably, I would say, probably safely into 26, maybe. So another 3.5 or so years that we could see um, U.S. astronauts back on the moon, which would be amazing. Can you imagine what that's going to look like? I mean, you know, Justin's just crazy, right? I mean, just the pictures of the moon, and you know, I mean, you could see them setting up something from the lunar lander, where people are tweeting and texting the astronauts on the moon and showing us some amazing, maybe 8K imagery or something coming from the moon. Wow, wow, wow. So Artemis 1 has been scrubbed for today. So there's your update there from NASA TV. I don't know when the next window of opportunity will be for that to launch. Sometimes you think, wow, why can't you just go the next day? It's not as easy as that. It's having to set up the launch angles and so forth. Honestly, it could be a month from now. I don't even know. But anyway, let's do this now. 8:42 is our time. We will go back to New Jersey. This seems to be the hot spot here this morning. Got debris on the eastern spur south, out by 15W. Look for that. That down utility pole in Middletown, getting up into Woodland Drive. This overturned vehicle on the ramp to Amboy Avenue wiped out a utility pole. So, unfortunately, hopefully everyone's okay. Unfortunately, the pole is down. That's still being cleared. I don't think this turnpike camera is working this morning. Let's continue this. Yeah, that's not going to work. So it's just as you come up into just before the Skyway this morning. So watch and be mindful of that. Right in here. Right in here, but not really causing that big of a problem. All right, so 8:45 is our time. I would want to do the weather now, but I want to. Oh, our temperatures are still from an hour ago, so let's do this. Let's talk to you about Darley and her wonderful program. There it is. We thank Darley for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. Um, Watch her show on PBS Crane, Amazon Prime, Wonder Innovation TV's Journey. Head over to her website, darley-newman.com, for more information. Darley has one of the most amazing travel programs on the air today. Gets the local flavor is really what it's all about. Gets a local tour guide, a local resident, take her to all the different hotspots, different windmills and watering holes, and different places to eat. Also, adventure seeker Darley is, especially like I mentioned earlier in the show, watching her program from Dubai. Um, we were looking at, jumping off of some building there, a bungee jumping. Amazing stuff. So Darley does just a wonderful job traveling around the world. I believe that she is in, well, as we say that, let's go to the Twitter page. You want to follow her on Twitter as well as onto Instagram. Unfortunately, I can't get the Instagram to work. I've forgotten my Instagram password, but Twitter seems to work on this page, but Twitter on my main page doesn't work. Let's just see now and figure out where Darley is. Let's see. She is, I believe, on her Instagram page, if I'm not mistaken. No, let me just, I'm just leaving the slide up here just so I can see if she's populated anything here. Um, oh, I was actually able to sign on. Look at that. Um, Go to her page here. There we go. All right, so now I can actually show you because now I'm actually signed in. So this is where you want to go to her Instagram page. She puts up a lot of content. Let's see. This is her. Where is this? This was, let's see. This is that Korean event that was in New York City the other night. Uh, Darley looking like a rock star there. Darley looking fantastic there. Going to this event. So I at the event itself, I think she is in she's got a panel there. Wow, the food looks great. Um, I thought she put up a reel or something. I think she's in Alabama now, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that is where she is at. But again, for those who are unfamiliar with Darley's show, let me just run a quick clip here from uh, here. With the New York Empire Trail. Let's try North Dakota. So hang on. One of these doesn't have audio. Let's see if this does. That was the one that did
Hi,
have.
I'm Darley Newman, and we're in Albany, New York. We're exploring New York's Empire State Trail with locals as our guides.
Join me as we traverse this 750-mile trail, starting in Buffalo and ending in the beautiful Hudson Valley, not far from New York City. From craft beer and spirits,
120 proof smooth, right?
to Erie Canal history and culture.
the ingenuity it took to conceive this.
Right, conceived in the 1830s, built in the 1850s.
Prior to this canal opening, boats to get to the center of the country had to go down around Florida and up the Mississippi.
I've got a mule, her name is Sal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal.
We're diving into nature, heritage, and the arts
You're depicting a lot of history here, and
along New York's Empire State Trail.
where's Bob Ross when you need him?
This is a little sample of Travels with Darley, promoting her program there for the New York Empire Trail. So again, watch her program on Amazon Prime, PBS Create, Wonderum, and Ovation TV's Journey. And go to her website, darley-newman.com, for more information. All right, let's do this now. We'll change that over. We thank Darley for the sponsorship here this morning. We'll show you the 7-day weather forecast. Again, John is on vacation till next Tuesday. So we're looking at about 87 for today. Again, it's a hot, muggy start. Temps are already into the upper 70s, almost 80 already. The humidity is just sky high. 90 degrees tomorrow. Another hot and muggy, humid day. Potential for some storms and showers, maybe late Tuesday evening into early Wednesday. And I think that's going to set up for a little bit of a change in our forecast for the end of the week into Labor Day weekend. Looking at Johnny's long range, looks amazing heading out to Labor Day weekend. So we shall see. And again, what I'm focusing in on is the low temperatures for this morning. Is what am I going to do here? Oh, I was looking up the yeah, it doesn't look I mean, other than maybe that potential shot at some hit or miss showers on late Tuesday into Wednesday. It is that cold front that's going to kind of push on through, and it just doesn't look like it has enough energy to really produce any kind of rain. But what it's going to do is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's the low temperatures. You got we're looking at low temperatures the overnight into the lower 70s or so for today and tomorrow, but getting into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're looking at low temps into the lower 60s. You know that the humidity is coming down, and that's kind of the beginning of the winds of change, or the seasons of change, where you're starting to see low temperatures into the low 60s, with about 10 degrees cooler on the overnight. So that makes things a little bit easier on the electric bills. But it doesn't look like there's any really foreseeable rain, any kind of precip at all for the next 10 days or so. So I can't imagine when Johnny comes back what that drought report is going to look like. Probably not too good, unfortunately. So it's going to even get worse before it gets better. So, but anyway, we are up and running here for another about 8 minutes to the top of the hour. We're going to do a hard out here on 9 a.m. Going to get up and running here. A couple of meetings to go to. Coming up at 11 or so. He's going to get some preparation there. Go towards 208. Looks pretty good going north here this morning. I haven't seen the road work set up. This is just some normal delays heading south into Maple Avenue this morning. Looks like we may have an issue on 17 now. Two main takeaways here in New Jersey is this overturned vehicle northbound ramp to Amboy Avenue and Edison on Route 1 that's shut with an overturned vehicle. St. George's Avenue in Rahway, out by Inman Avenue, out by the Firehouse Restaurant. That is still shut. It's been shut all morning long with an accident investigation. This truck fired east on 80. A lane is down just before you come up to just east of the Delaware Memorial Bridge. The Delaware Water Gap, I should say, the bridge there. 35 going north, again, north on 35 at Woodland Drive in Middletown. One lane is out of service there with the down utility pole. Where was I going with this? I was going to show you something, and I completely... I don't know. Oh, that's right. 17. We're going to the cameras there up by Route 4 on Route 4. Forgot. Here. I don't see anything there, but I think there's something. There's definitely something happening here. Um, Going south of Route 4, so keep that in mind this morning. West on 3 at 46, that's busy. West on Route 3, a little heavy here. It looks like we may have a crash just west of 21. So let's go to that camera along Route 3. There, 21. Let's see what's going on there this morning. Yeah, looking at something here. Don't know if it's center lane. No, it's slow. Definitely something going on the Route 3 going west of 21 here, just before Avenue. No, Passaic Avenue. Main is over here. That is Main Avenue. I was right. It was right to begin with. Damn it. Um, so look for that this morning. 280 a little busy over by the Steckle Drawbridge. Parkway is good. 35, 195 is clear. 55, 42 all banged up still into 76. But Parkway, Ocean City, Atlantic City, Wildwood, Cape May, things are fine. Let's go to the city now. And again, there's just a lot of volume here. Expressway, Staten Island, hitting out to 440. Both ways, the belt over by Bay 8th is busy. Gowanus, the combo into the Brooklyn Bridge both ways is heavy there. West on the belt is heavy at the Van Wyck. The Van Wyck is busy at Hillside Avenue. The Cross Island is pretty crowded getting up in towards Jericho Turnpike. Both ways, the LI is a mess here. Clearview, Cross Island, lots of traffic in the Cross Island, both ways, just north of the LIE. Frog's Neck is heavier than the Whitestone into Queens, north on the Whitestone Expressway. Typical areas of congestion there by the bridge. South on the FDR, the RFK is crowded. Both ways, the Deegan is heavy at the Cross Bronx. Both ways at Willis is heavy. Westbound Cross Bronx, both ways in the 3rd Avenue. North on the Bruckner into the Hutch and Pelham Bay Parkway is going to be busy. Now, the Southern, seeing a lot of folks getting up late here this morning, both ways on the Southern out through 135. West on the Northern State, that's busy at the Wonton. West on the LIE is heavy from 40 over to 35 into 135 is busy as well. Suffolk County, for the most part, we're fine. Out to the Hamptons, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, into East Hampton, it's going to be a solid ride. Connecticut settling down fairly nicely. Just some minor backups here on the Merritt heading into 42. And then further south of Route 7 is heavy. We'll go 95 from 19 down through 11, but just a little bit of congestion out by exit 7. The Hutch, a little tied up both ways south of 287. Southbound throughway, still fairly crowded here at the Palisades with the Tappan Zee Bridge is fine. Rockland County 84, the throughway is good. Orange County Route 6 84 west and the 684 a little heavy. Then 684 is fine through Westchester. Let's go transit now. Dial that up this morning. See what we got cooking here on NJ Transit. Riverline is on or close. Minutes here on the 848 arrival into Suffern, Maine, Bergen. Couple of canceled trains here on the corridor, so look for that. We go to Path, that's been fairly decent all morning long. Up against here this morning. Come on. go. Elevator is out of service. MTA now. If they settle down some things. Southbound 1 delays. Everyone train mechanical problems. Service at Times Square. Trains northbound 6. Customer to 42nd. Hopefully they are okay. Move the train. Has brakes activated 14th. Train and operator availability. Same thing here on the W. Rails. We still have delays here. 10 to 15 getting into Poughkeepsie. Animal on the tracks. Up with the Hudson Rivers now. Still under 10 minutes across the board. We'll go to our observation list from the weather. It could populate now. And you can see temps are here into the upper 70s pretty much across the board. So a warm start here this morning for just about everybody across the board. So we thank everyone here who has joined us on the Tri-State Traffic Show here exactly at 9 a.m. on the East Coast of the great United States of America. I am O'Don. We're going to wrap up things here in just a brief moment. Want to thank Anna and Alexandra and Loretta for joining us here this morning in the chat room. Anna, again, congratulations on your new job. You have to let us know how things went for the first day and let us know about your commute tomorrow. Again, we thank our sponsors, the Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, Travels with Darley, and also the Shaved Cave. That's our newest sponsor for the 7:30 half hour of programming. So we thank them very, very much for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. All right, friends, drive safely out there. Get out and enjoy. Again, today's going to be another hot and sticky, humid, disgusting day out there. But try to cool off. Maybe at the shore and the beaches are going to be the optimal place to try to do that. A little bit of a shore breeze, and if you can get into the water and just watch the jellyfish, look out for that. So once again, another hot, humid day is in store for today. All right, so with that said, have a magnificent Monday and drive safely, and we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.